Guess where I'm going? I'm going to the gym to play volleyball! I got my fucking ball, and I'm ready to fucking go. Welcome back to Pixel Drinky, the channel where I work out sometimes, but it's mostly just kind of like a vlog, kind of. It's been a while since I posted on this channel. Damn, I forgot. There's actually some workout videos I filmed with Tinky and Loomis that I haven't uploaded yet. I'm not sure if I even still have the files for those. But anyway, we're back. Glad to see you here. Don't mind the beeping. It's my car trying to keep me from merging into oncoming traffic and having a gruesome crash on camera. My final moments filmed on camera, live leak style. Don't worry about that. But today is not a workout video, as you can tell from the title and my intro. Today, I am going to be playing volleyball. This is day 3 of me practicing volleyball fundamentals, solo volleyball drills. I am taking my destiny into my own hands at this very moment. Ever since I watched Haikyuu the year after I graduated high school, and I was so pissed! Fuck! I was so pissed that I never took the opportunity to play volleyball while I was still in high school. So now, I'm doing that, because it's never too late to start. You learn that here first. Now, you might be wondering, Pixel Drink, what's that on your hands? Oh, these are W Band-Aids that my girlfriend gave me. They're really cute. There's a cherry one, ice cream, this is also cherry. Yesterday when I was doing passing drills, I went into the passing position so many times in one night that I progressively wore down the skin on my hands. It was raw. My hands were raw and red, and now I have scabs on my fingers because of how many times I put my hands into to make my platform to pass. So the last day I was training was a very intense day of training. I was trying my best to aim my passes, like accurately pass to where I thought the setter might be. Somebody told me, it was Abby. Abby was telling me that if I want to practice aiming, then I put an inanimate object on the court and try to pass to that. So that's what I was attempting to do. And I did not want to leave the gym until I could pass the ball. I would throw the ball, create my platform, and watch it bounce back at me, and then try to pass it to where I thought the setter would be. And I was doing that for an hour and a half straight before I figured out that it was going to be impossible and I couldn't do it. So I gave up, and then I started passing to the wall back to myself for another hour. So I was doing a lot of fucking passing the last time I was at the gym, and I feel like I got better. I feel like the certain pass I was trying to do was way too accurate. Like I was trying to receive the ball and pass it to a water bottle that was like 3 or 4 feet away from me. Like that's a very precise pass to make to a water bottle. And I've never tried to aim my pass before. Now, I was able to get close to the water bottle, like in the same 1 foot radius around the bottle, about 30 to 40% of the time when I was passing. Maybe not 30, maybe closer to 20%. And I was very proud to have done that. And then I got much better at passing the ball back to myself on the wall. I'm starting to understand how to place my platform in order to make the ball go where the fuck I want it to go, especially when I'm passing it back and forth to the wall. And it was exceedingly frustrating. I got really mad, I was screaming, I was kicking the ball around the court. Probably because I was so tired and I had been trying to pass for a whole hour and I just couldn't get it right. But I'm proud of the progress I made in that last session, and I'm excited to go back today because now I've had time to sleep and rest and visualize what passing might be like, and now I can go back into the gym and try to pass effectively again. I think I'm just gonna focus on passing and hitting today like I did last time. Maybe do a little setting drill against the wall. But today I really just want to continue to work on my passing and try to see if I can hit the fucking water bottle. Even though I probably will never hit it. If I do hit it today, I'm going to freak out. Like when you watch people play, it looks relatively easy. But when you really get into it, and I'm sure this goes for any craft or any sport, once you really get deep into it, the amount of depth and like the skill ceiling is almost infinite in the amount of ways you can improve at a specific craft or sport. So my appreciation and love for volleyball is deepening each time I go to the gym. Every time I get back from the gym, all I think about is going to the gym again and doing more passes, more drills. And I have yet to play an actual match with anyone. I have never, the only time I played was on that sleepover stream with Golden and Tinky and Loomis. That was the only, and that was, we played inside of the bedroom with a little ass net. So I've never played a game of volleyball before. I'm kind of trying to build up my skills to get to that point where I feel comfortable playing a game with someone else and I'm not just like dead weight on the court. I really want to play with somebody. I just don't have anyone to play with. And then I would love to hear your guys' feedback on how my form is, how I'm looking, what I should improve, because I just want to get better at playing volleyball so I can have more fun. Because it's really frustrating playing a sport that you're not good at. So let's get into the gym. Let's get ready.
So I started off my session with just doing some basic hitting drills. I was trying my best to do what I think is the correct hitting form, which is to put your hand and cock it sort of behind your ear when you're hitting. So I'm really just focusing on that. I think most of the time I'm actually starting with my hand next to my ear to see how it feels to go from the hand behind the ear position to fully extending my arm outward and trying to hit the ball with that sort of C shape on my hand downward. And now I'm adding a bit more power to it and starting to lead with my left hand to twist my body the opposite way to get even more power out of my hips and torso. The ball was going in a bunch of different awkward directions, so I was practicing just touching it, how it feels to hit the ball in the correct spot. And I couldn't decide if I was doing this drill for hitting like a spike or doing a serve, but I feel like it was good to do anyway.
Now I want to do, I don't want to spend too much time doing this, so I'm only going to do like 10 or 15 jump serves, and then I'm going to spend the rest of the night passing, because I really want to get my passes accurate. So let me know how my jump serves are.
And I'm not kidding, I actually do want to know how my jump serves look. I know they're not good. All I know is that you should be taking like 2 to 3 steps. You can see me practicing the form here without the ball. And like on your 3rd step, you kind of bring your feet together and jump, and then do sort of the same hitting form that I was practicing in that first drill, except this time you're in the air. The really hard part I found about jump serving is figuring out how high and how far away to throw the ball, and you have to time your jump really accurately to meet the ball where you want it to get the correct form. And then moved on to passing for pretty much the rest of the night. I have this really strange habit of lifting my shoulders up really high. I'm kind of just hitting with my shoulders. I've since learned that that is not a good thing to do, so you'll see in the next video I try my best to not do that anymore. But I don't know, I was just kind of getting used to hitting the ball and trying to get it to go back to the same spot with a simple platform and hand position. I think I was doing the cup method and just trying to get used to hitting the ball. So you can see I'm not using my legs very much, and I'm like turning my chin down and bringing my shoulders up. It's very strange, but I'm a beginner. What what can I really say? And I'm kind of learning just off of YouTube. I don't have a coach. Well, that's not true. I have you guys in the comments, and I have a couple of you guys in the Discord, like Mary, who have been helping me and critiquing my form, which I really, really do appreciate. I love when I get a nice volley like this and I can just do passes back to back to back. Makes me feel really good.
Holy shit, chat, I get it. It makes so much sense, but I didn't think of it until now. As long as I aim my hands to meet the ball where the most like consistent part of my platform is, which is like, I feel it hitting like this part, but I'm assuming the ball is bouncing in this area. So as long as I aim my wrist for wherever I think the ball is going to be and track it to be there, I get very consistent passes. Watch it.
Now this is the part I'm still confused on when it comes to volleyball, where exactly you're supposed to hit and contact the ball with your forearms. People say that you need to hit it with the middle of your forearms, but whenever I try to do that, it's not as accurate as when I aim to hit the ball with my wrists. Now, when I freeze frame the video and play it back, it looks like it's low-key hitting my forearms, but it's just like close to my wrists. I can't tell if I should be doing that or not. I'm very excited about it though. Like right there, I'm certain I hit it with my forearm. But in my head, I'm visualizing as like aiming with my wrist or my thumb.
Okay, so we've been here for about an hour. I feel like the passing is in a good spot. I had a little revelation about aiming the platform. I feel like I get really good passes when I visualize my thumb hitting the ball, like my thumb pad. When I imagine that's hitting the ball, I get really consistent passes. But I don't think my thumb is actually hitting the ball, but it feels like it is. We'll see when I play the footage back. So now I'm going to do a different type of passing drill, or I'll do a couple of dives first, and you guys can check out my form. But then I'm going to throw the ball at the wall, so then it comes back at me as if it were like a service or something, right? And then I'm going to try to pass the ball to the water bottle, or whatever object I place there, and see if I can't get it to the setter.
So here we are attempting to aim my pass. What I'm trying to do here is throw the ball at the wall so it'll mimic the ball coming over the net as if it were like a service or an attack or something, and then trying to pass the ball either straight up or aim it towards the water bottle to where I think the setter might be in an actual court. I've never played on an actual court or an actual match, so I'm kind of just guessing where I would generally want the ball to go. So for this night, I just focused on trying to aim the ball to if the setter was on my left side. Doing my best to either angle my whole torso and like square off both my shoulders towards the water bottle, or you can see later on I try to mix in dropping one shoulder down while still facing the net and using that method to get it to go towards the bottle. I'm trying my best not to tilt my head up and look towards the ball because I've heard that is bad, but I ended up doing it a lot tonight anyway. And I spent a long time doing this, about 30 to 45 minutes. Later on, I tried to get much more strict on my form, try to take breaks in between each throw. See, I'm squaring myself off towards the wall, making sure my shoulders are straight, dropping my shoulder, my left shoulder, so my platform leans towards the left. And eventually, the hard work has to pay off sometime, right? finally hit the bottle. After like a combined like 3 hours of trying. It was crazy. I was so fucking happy.
Oh my god. Holy shit! Oh my god. I can't fucking believe I did it. Okay, now my phone's about to die, so let's do a couple dives and get out of here.
And for some reason, when I was diving, I had this crazy habit of trying to contact the ball way before it hit the ground. But with the back of my hand, it was the strangest thing. I was just trying to go off instinct. I actually don't know how to properly dive. So you guys will get to see my raw instincts on diving here. It looks very messy, it looks painful. But I only did a couple. There I was trying to bump it with my fist. And then I keep hitting it with the back of my hand for some reason. But that's all we did for tonight.
That's all. Really great practice session. I fucking did it! I fucking hit the water bottle. Now, you know, I'm gonna go back and when I'm editing this, we'll see if I had proper form when I was doing the passes, but for now, I just feel good that I was able to get the ball to where the water bottle, like that certain area, much more often than I was before, and I was able to actually hit it one time. For the one time. I'm worried I might have been hitting the ball with my wrist and not my forearm, but we'll have to see. But the specific angle I was filming at, you couldn't really see where exactly the ball was connecting. Next time I'll bring my tripod and I'll try to get a better angle so we can see where I'm contacting the ball and everything. But holy shit, I feel fucking great. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time and follow the stars.